No, it says Mangle. Yeah. And the little player icons, the Captain Falcon icon, I'm guessing is going to have to get switched to his custom. What? Doesn't? I'm just going to ignore it then. As long as we get the VODs, as long as we get the oh my God. Gilbert deciding he's going to believe in the power of Pawan. Pawan Goel. If anybody ever wants to hear the story, make sure you ask Neil. I'm sure he's sick of telling it at this point, but at the same rate, definitely worth a story. Once again, I'm not too fantastic with those kind of stories, and really, honestly, it's so much fun you're hearing it coming out of Neil's mouth. HelioMan, I love that. That's fantastic. We'll see what happens. I don't believe I've ever seen him play, and he's wow, he's looking good. Solid first stock with the taunt there at the end, kind of just to show Gil what for. And let's see if the power of a 60-year-old mentally ill man will give Gil the win. Not looking good. Gil definitely not believing in the power of Pawan right now. He needs to try much harder. Much harder. Trying to get some sort of reaction. He can't hear me. Gil, don't fuck up. So I think I know who Jace is rooting for. I'm not too sure. Actually, believe it or not, I can safely say I have no real preference. I know I've been talking a lot of the good stuff about HelioMan, but at the same rate, I don't have a favorite, actually, in this one. I think this game could really go either way, and these two players, I mean, you can count that. Wow, that up air combo looking really good. You can count that Gilbert's going to be taking this time that he's kind of behind, just to kind of, you know, buy himself some time. Even if he doesn't win, he can recalculate. He can kind of figure out what he's going to go from there. Marth rolling onto the ledge, causing Wario to fall through. Two players cannot be on the same ledge at the same time. That's part of the rules of Melee and PM. And so with that, closes out the game. And like I said, so we are going to see Mr. Turtle's Green Fox. X's. Okay, so with that, you get certain amount of bands. All right. So first round, you get the set of stages on the bottom. Second round, you get stages on the top. Those are what is known as counter picks. When you first start out, we're not done. It's not over when Gil picks Fox. Leave him alone. When you start the round, you take turns picking a ban, and then from there, the winner of the match will ban a predetermined amount of stages, usually 3, and the loser gets to pick from the rest. So, certain stages actually tend to benefit the character. That's why we do have the stage select option, and the ability to ban certain stages. We keeping in the interest of fairness, some characters perform a lot better on certain stages, so they want to give other players the opportunity to just, not get an upper hand, an advantage. I think that came out. That's okay. Pretty much. Welcome to commentating. How many ways can you say the same thing? Wow. that'll wrap that stock down. Looking pretty solid in favor of Gil. Don't know if I know. I mean, you have to imagine if you're HelioMan, you've already played against enough foxes to kind of know what you're doing. I'm a little unsure of Heliomarth's kind of performance against Fox. Like, I'm not saying that he couldn't. I'm just saying I'm not sure of his. Oh no, I take that back. I know for a fact HelioMan's practiced Marth against Fox plenty. So I think right now it might just be coming down to experience. Not anymore though. HelioMan proving that. Oh, shut up, Jace. All right. Here's what we knew was going to happen. HelioMan going Ivysaur. Kind of replaying that match that we saw a little earlier today. So 1-1. I think the decision to go Marth was actually calculated. That was really kind of smart. Now we have a situation where Gilbert is almost forced to go Fox. Yeah, as a matter of fact, he is forced to go Fox because of the character select rule. And now we're in a situation where you have a character. He plays a lot of Ivysaur, obviously, and we're at that point where his Ivysaur is well versed against Fox. So any question of inexperience in terms of Marth v Fox is effectively thrown out the window just due to the sheer fact that we have that weird matchup. We have the Melee Classic versus the PM newcomer. I honestly, with the way that Brawl worked and the fact that you could switch between Charizard, Squirtle, and Ivysaur, I honestly feel like the addition of, or the separation, the separation between those basically means you have in essence 3 whole new characters. All right, one of which, you know, obviously being the one we're seeing right now, and Ivysaur has plenty of tools to handle the job of taking care of an old, tired, broken Melee Fox. Yo, Jace, I knew you left. I cannot for the life of me remember where you moved to. Where was that, buddy? Lubbock, Texas. Okay, so that's not too far. What, about a 6-hour drive, 8-hour drive from here to Lubbock? So I'd say that's definitely a trip. We want it to be a special occasion. Here's hoping you get a good job, Jace. I'm pulling for you, buddy. Oh, 5-hour drive. I was wrong. Okay, so that's not too bad. Gilbert holding a rather convincing lead. He's going to lose that there. We have the same stock situation. The extra credit points are going to Pawan. I keep wanting to call him Neil because of the Pawan tag. I apologize for that. Just holding on to it, doing what he can, keeping that dream alive. This is a best 2 out of 3. We're not going to get any extra games here, so it kind of just starts out, you know, just gotta work it, gotta keep it going. If Neil wants, or Neil, geez, I need to stop doing that. If Pawan wants to take this, Gilbert with the almighty power of Pawan, he's going to have to pull it out here, and it's looking like the decision to, this is just me speculating here, I do believe the decision to go Marth and then switch to Ivysaur was calculated. I think that Marth wanted, or I think that that HelioMan wanted Neil to get, or he wanted Gil to get comfortable with playing against a Marth, and then, you know, having to switch, doing that counter pick to Fox, and then having to stay Fox. Like there's some thinking there. HelioMan going way beyond. Oh, almost. Going way beyond just the individual game meta and just and handling, you know, the individual player themselves. All right, so 78-76, super even game. It could go any way, honestly. If Pawan wants to keep the dream alive. Is this best 3 out of 5? I apologize. It appears that we are actually doing best 3 out of 5, which implies that this is a loser's final match. Okay. It says losers round 4. It usually would say losers finals or something. I don't know. I got used to big tournaments, so losers round 4 means nothing to me. Okay. So with that being said, we have a game 3 situation. We have Gil going back to his Wario pick in kind of a repeat of what happened in their first match. We had, you know, oh, what's that? I don't know where he is. Let me regain my train of thought. We have Sosa Jr. and his Wario. And HelioMan, like I said, recreating kind of what we had going on the first match. If we remember, Gilbert won that. Well, he won that almost convincingly, other than the fact that, you know, it did kind of go down to a last stock scenario. Gilbert was stressed out. He kind of flubbed a little bit. So let's see if, you know, this matchup that he's doing right now, he's got a little bit more confidence in it. Ivysaur kind of roughing him up a little bit with that up B. That was good. I love that move. So what that is it's a oh my gosh. And then Gilbert somehow from the brink manages to stay alive using up that waft, but man, if that was very good use of his waft. I am not upset about that whatsoever, and I'm sure he isn't either. We're in this, still in even game, generally even percentage. Now, that tether grab just drives me nuts. I never seem to know what to do with the tether grab. And I can't really ask you because I'm guessing you don't either. So, it's okay. I'll kind of make things up in my head, and then Jace will correct me. Well, that's good. I was about to say you're no John Madden, you're no Pat Summerall, but at least you're trying. You're talking. You don't have to know about anything about Smash to be able to kind of say, hey, that guy with purple shorts looks weird. Shut up, no you don't. Oh, Jace can't hear him. We're working on fixing that. It's okay. So basically, I've been by myself anyway. Not a problem. Kind of just learning, teaching things. It was made for good commentary. I was hoping it'd be more for a reason, but he was here. I was explaining things to him. You just didn't get to hear his answers, which is okay. After this match, whatever happens after this match, I'm gonna go tend to my T-Only duties and try and clean up whatever it is I can clean up, get us all ready to go so we can, I don't know, get out of here and maybe have a drink. I don't know. I'll text you.
All right,
look.
cool. Sounds good.
Hey, look at that. Hayden, right?
Yes, sir.
That would be his name. He has no gamer tag because he is not a Smash player, but that's
I
okay.
am new here. I think this is honestly the first Smash tournament I've ever been to.
Yeah. Well, at least you're in it as a spectator, not as a competitor, getting drowned like my first few tournaments. I know Jace didn't do good his first tournament. Ricky, you got bopped. You got bopped. You've played in a tournament, Leon? No? Okay, well, I'm sure you would have got bopped too. I know, me and Kateri, we did some time. I'm happy. Okay, so what we have now actually is
Wario and Marth.
Wario and Marth going into Game 4. So I get to stay and, 2-2. Did I say 2-2? Game 5 hype? Yo.
So it's coming down to the bitter end?
Coming down to the bitter end. That's a good way to put it, sir. Pay attention to the pick. There is a chance. I think we're just going straight back. We have, oh my gosh, we switched to Marth. So we have a repeat of what HelioMan did at the very beginning of this. Winner of this match does, in fact, I believe, play Neil. This is the finals. This is for all the marbles. If
I'm hoping for Wario, but it doesn't look like he's going to be too hot.
it's not looking good. That matchup, I can't say it is a bad matchup. I'm not too sure. I'm sure it is a really bad matchup for Wario. Disjointed hitboxes just don't seem to really like Wario.
I agree, though. Gil might not get this. I mean, there's a chance. There's always a chance, but...
Yeah, that tipper off the edge just led to a really early kill. It's I can kind of almost see Gilbert kind of losing motivation, honestly. He's had a long day. Gil does not. Waltech does. I need Gil to change his tag. I can't look at Pawan without thinking Neil.
You're just sitting there. I don't care.
6-4 in Marth's favor? Okay, well, I mean, all right. That makes sense. So I mean, it's a bit of a disadvantage, but it's not complete shutout material. We're not talking some of the worst matchups. My favorite bad matchup, for example, would be the Marth Mario, which is very bad. It's a bad matchup.
And so see somebody doing that just to piss you off. I'm gonna hand this off.
All right, so we got Wretched coming back.
All right, the stream is now lit like me.
The stream is now lit like you. Did you go get yourself a drink?
I did, yeah.
Good.
I went 3-2 with Neil in winners. He really stepped it up the last game. I think he could have handled it, but it's just I wasn't used to the pace that he was playing. So.
Really disappointing there. I believe he ran out of jumps and just couldn't make it back.
Can we get Filthy Casual number 1 and number 2 again? Because this is not Mango and HelioMan.
This isn't even Filthy. This isn't Filthy Casual. This is Gilbert and HelioMan.
Exactly. This isn't Mango and Helio.
I know.
So can I get an updated stream? You know how to do that? You know how to change the names? Because right now it says Mango and HelioMan. It's killing me.
On the actual feed, we're fine. So it's updated. It just looks dumb for us.
Why?
I don't know, but as long it's getting updated, we're fine. Let's let the man do his job. He's been trained by Gil. He knows Gil's stream as well as Gil does. Okay, so that means HelioMan.
Won over Helio.
Wow,
losers. I believe it's the losers, right?
This is losers round 4, losers finals. So the winner of this goes to Grands.